Hello friends, it's Kat from Meow Meow Kapow. If you haven't heard of the Animal Artists Collective here on YouTube, then let me give you a brief rundown. It's a group of artists here on YouTube gathered by Denise Soden and Jennifer Charlie, like Nick Fury collecting and assembling the Avengers. The mission is, in whatever way they can, to save the world through art. Each video produced by the Animal Artists Collective will result in the original artwork from the video being listed for sale, with 50% or more of the sale going directly towards a charity that works towards animal conservation. The videos themselves are also meant to help bring a bit of light to the plight of some of the creatures of this world, and help give advice on what we can do individually to change this world for the better. This is a mission that's close to my heart, and I am so proud that my second ever video had this intention in mind. Therefore, I'm unofficially making this video with the theme of oceans and shores to join the cause. I've made 3 paintings in gouache of 3 different cephalopods, a squid, an octopus, and a nautilus. Things with tentacles are bizarre and excellent, and I love them, so why not, you know? All the materials used will, of course, be listed in the doobly-doo down below. Links to where you can purchase the originals will also be down there, and I'll be donating half of the sale price of the originals to the Conservation International Foundation. The creatures I chose to paint aren't endangered. Heck, they're not even threatened. In fact, their populations are, generally speaking, quite booming. So why did I choose them, aside from their wibbly little arms looking dope? Because our oceans themselves are in trouble. But Kat, you're thinking, our oceans are huge. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Yes, and that's kind of part of the problem, actually. You see, conditions in the oceans themselves have gotten a bit dangerous for the creatures that survive in them. The acidity in the ocean has risen, making the water itself a hostile environment. It's the same for ocean life, as if our air had slowly gotten more and more acidic. Our lungs would struggle to breathe, and we could slowly begin to be broken down from both the inside and the outside. Already, large and important parts of our oceanic wildlife, like coral, are dying at an alarming rate as a result. But Kat, you're thinking, I've never thrown a basket full of lemons into the sea before. How can it possibly be that our seas are now spicy? Glad you asked. See, pollution overall doesn't just affect the land and the sky, it, of course, affects the water as well. Our whole planet is slowly moving towards crisis because of the excess carbon dioxide being released due to us humans using up all the fossil fuels we can find. So sure, you may not have ever thrown a basket of lemons into the sea, but every time you drive a car around, you may as well have. And the more and more we do this, the more and more our oceans will become completely toxic. But Kat, you're thinking, I'm not a mermaid. What does this matter to me? Well, first of all, we're all majestic land mermaids, and don't you forget it. And second of all, what happens if all of our water is suddenly unusable? Okay, sure, all the fish in the sea die, and we all become vegans and never go swimming again and just put caution tape around all the beaches. We'll be fine, we'll be totally fine. Except, nah, we won't. Because, just a quick reminder, we need water too. And if you happen not to learn where rain comes from, it's the water that gets evaporated from down here, tossed up to the sky in a cloud, and then hurled back down to the earth again. All the water we've ever had is all the water from everywhere. If our oceans are toxic, then so is our drinking water. So sure, kill all the little fishies, but we'll kill ourselves in the process as a result. So, what can you do? Well, first of all, try to be mindful of your personal waste. I know this is basically going to be the solution for every environmental problem that we have, but it truly is important. I'm not saying you need to give up your plastic bags this instant and only use a bicycle to travel for the rest of your life and to outfit your house with solar panels. I know that's a lot to ask, but it's what we should be working towards. Baby steps first though, right? If you can, try to at least reuse everything you may normally throw away, like those plastic shopping bags. Like many households, I have a plastic bag full of other plastic bags that are probably going to eventually escape and smother me in my sleep, but hey, at least they're not in a landfill somewhere. Yet. Even better, switch over to reusable cloth bags instead and give stores less of a reason to produce so many. Shoot, recycle as much as you can, from boxes and bottles and those coupon mailers that you can't stop getting no matter how hard you try, to beverage bottles and takeout containers and books so well loved they're totally unreadable. Avoid paper and plastic plates as often as possible to help even further. Carpool whenever you go out, so it's a group of people throwing a single lemon basket together rather than multiple people each throwing one. If public transportation is available in your area, that's absolutely an excellent option. When you buy new electronics and appliances, intentionally look for energy efficient ones so we put less stress on our power grid, which puts less stress on our fossil fuel consumption and lowers our greenhouse gas production. There are plenty of small steps we can take in the right direction, and if you'd like to know more, I'll put some links in the doobly-doo with advice, and some fun videos. I'd also recommend looking into local conservation efforts. You can pretty much just Google local conservation and the name of your state and find groups in your area that you can hook up with and ask for more advice. Even if you don't go on some giant mission with them, I'm sure they'd be happy to hear from others looking to improve their impact even a little. Another useful search term might be wildlife preservation in case local conservation doesn't bring up enough results. And probably the easiest thing of all that you could do, like, subscribe, and share the videos made by the Animal Artists Collective. Each of them has valuable information inside, and if you manage to help even 1 square inch of our oceans by spreading the word, then it's worth it. In the meantime, I'll do my best to follow my own advice, and I recently donated an actual truckload of old art supplies and books and clothes to a local thrift shop, rather than just throwing them away, which would have been slightly easier but worse for our world in the long run. What are some things that you do? If you wanted to give one simple tip or step to someone doing their best to reduce, reuse, and recycle, what would you say? Also, which of these cute cephalopods is your favorite? I'll be selling them individually, so you may still have a chance to take one home. Until I see you again, I wish you peace, love, and tentacles. Bye!